They both came up big, and I think that the number one thing, Yasmani did a great job with Julio tonight behind the plate, and started off working behind hitters, and Yasmani got him back in the strike zone, got his changeup working, and was really good. And at the plate, he's been working hard, Yasmani, on cleaning up some things mechanically, approach-wise, and today looked like what we've all, grown to appreciate about him in the batter's box. And so he had some good at-bats tonight, a big homer, obviously. And for Austin, you look at the average, but the at-bat quality that he's having and putting him in spots, he's really coming a long way, and obviously it was a huge hit for us.
Last man standing on the bench, carrying a short bench right now. For him to be able to come through in that situation, drive the ball deep enough for Ross to be able to score from first. Pretty good.
Yeah, you know what? The coach would joke with me because I told Ross at about 3 o'clock today he's going to be pinch running tonight, so he's been stretching for about 7.5 hours. Short bench. Obviously, we lose tolls, and we don't know an update right now. X-rays look okay. Potential, though, might be a DL. We'll know more after an MRI tomorrow. But you're already with a short bench, so you got to kind of manufacture, situations and pitchers and players. So it worked out. It was a huge win. Our guys just keep fighting, and that at bat by Yasmani, the Bellinger hit in the ninth. Julio again threw the ball great, and Romo gets an out, and Kike loses the ball in the lights, which is unfortunate, and Louis gives up a blooper. So it was a good pitch that the kid put enough barrel on the ball to get it out there. So we didn't quit. It was credit to our guys.
As long as the hit doesn't result in a change in the outcome of the game, is there a part of you that had a sigh of relief when Julio gave up the hit to McCutchen?
I was kind of figuring out, Mexican Heritage Night, pitch count starting to creep up there, and I've got to take this young kid out of a no-hitter. I think 45,000 fans would have really come down on me. I was thinking about it. It wasn't the stress. It was more of, and I've always said there's not really a hard pitch count, so he was going to keep going back out there. But, that was a tough one for me. I was thinking through it. But, he's going to get his chance for some other no-hitters.
At what point does he force your hand to have to take him out? You say he's not necessarily on a pitch count.
I think the number that I was thinking of was 110. I didn't want him to go past 110 pitches. So that's kind of where I was at.
What's Toll's injury?
It was a knee. So I think that, as I've heard, I didn't see the replay, he was going up, trying to make a play on the ball, and thought he didn't have room and came down on his right knee. And so it kind of gave way. So I think the X-rays showed okay. Meniscus fine. Only other possibility that it could be an ACL because of the way he landed. So we'll know more after the MRI.
So if Julio had given up a couple hits, would you have gone to the bullpen to start the seventh with where he was at? I think he was at 83.
No, I wouldn't have, because he was throwing the ball well. If he was giving up a couple hits, no. I felt that, we could have got him to 100 pitches somewhere around there, and I really felt he was throwing the baseball well. But, once he got through Polanco, the line drive, and I just felt that I liked our guys coming in.
Did you actually tell Ross to prepare to?
Oh, yeah. I told him at 3 o'clock in the food room. So 7.5 hours, so he was good and loose.
A lot of Julio's strikeouts today were on different pitches. You've talked so many times about his 4-pitch mix that are all 4 of his pitches above average. Was he using everything effectively in your mind today? But he did fall behind hitters, but he minimized the damage.
He minimized the damage, and I think today the change played really well tonight. And that's, again, a credit to Yasmani for going to it. But, I think the thing is that, as good as he pitched, I still think there's more in there. I think that, getting ahead of hitters more consistently, I think that'll make his job a lot easier. So, he's just, has the ability to kind of make pitches when he needs to, even in a sequence. But I think going forward, to continue to go deep in games, and that's the goal for a starting pitcher, you got to get ahead of guys.
You
preached patience with Yasmani at the plate right before the game. Is it just as simple as that for him to kind of find his groove?
I think that sometimes when you start to look at the scoreboard and you see your average go down, you start to get a little anxiety. And I think all hitters have that. And, the challenge is to stay strong mentally and to still stay locked in on your zone. And when he does that, and I don't know the numbers when any hitter is in the zone versus out of the zone, but all those numbers are inflated when you take swings at balls in the zone. So his ability to kind of identify when his approach is right, he's elite. And tonight, I thought he took very good swings at balls in the strike zone.